Welcome everybody to Crit Force 1. When last we met, our party left the small farming community to head to the night headquarters in Hot and Shield. In 2 days' time, the party has managed to befriend a goat, get knocked out by bears, have a mental breakdown, and get pissed drunk in their room. Where will today's adventure take us?
Welcome, everybody. As I bit my tongue a few times through that.
We befriended 2 goats.
No. You bought one goat and befriended the other.
That's true.
Wait,
which
buy
one
friendship?
is which, though? Which one is which?
Stanky. You bought Stanky.
Bertha.
More goats.
Bought some Stanky, shall we?
All right.
So, guys, exciting news before we jump into this. We have new buttons. We have new features, such as displaying people's pictures down below. Our skills all got a facelift. We have a YouTube channel now. It is live. The link, we have the YouTube command, which Cameron can drop for us. He was so gracious to start getting that started for us. We have our official Twitter, which all that is in the socials button. We got more joke buttons. It's going to be great. We're going to have a great time. And no, we cannot grant any wishes. I'm sorry. Unless you subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Don't tell them my secrets.
Clavicus Kyle. We only do tasteful nudes with violins.
Oh, gosh.
With violins or violence?
Depending on your dyslexia, either or.
Little of both.
You pay him enough, he'll sing to you.
Will it be good? Only the dice will tell.
Only will tell, yep.
All right, so before we begin, officially, you guys got drunk. Well, not all of you. Some of you got fucking drunk, passed out. Knocked out. Okay, so I
can hold my liquor.
Yeah, you can. Okay, I need
At
a
least this time.
constitution check from you, Drogos. And from Carter. Because you were a little fucked up there too at the end.
Wait, why me?
You were drinking. You had more than one.
No, I only had one.
I passed out.
You
I
definitely
had
need to
the
roll
one and I hit an 18.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were just tipsy.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're good. I need you.
Slight buzz.
I need you to make a wisdom check. But Carter and Clavicus need to make me a constitution check.
I have a constitution of 15.
Okay, you're not hungover.
Wisdom or wisdom saving?
Wisdom save. Yeah. Carter, you are hungover and you are suffering 1 level of exhaustion now.
Ooh.
Virtual tabletop not found. Hold on.
Do you have Roll20 open?
I do have Roll20 open. Oh, I didn't have it open.
Oh, Kyle, the chance of his man. Oh, dear.
Yes, in my dreams as always.
You're the best around.
Oh, it just did.
That's a pretty. So I've applied my exhaustion.
Good. Okay, you do not remember anything.
I don't remember anything. That's really disappointing.
Let me rephrase that. You don't remember the important parts. You don't remember the important parts. Severin does because he wasn't drunk. Which we'll cover that when you guys actually wake up.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all still asleep, and Severin is having a very vivid dream right now. Severin, you are you feel like you're floating in the voids of space.
Okay.
And you hear a voice talking to you. get this set up. And you hear,
Child, it is not your time. You are you are getting too close to the edge. You cannot die until your purpose has been fulfilled.
and
Lord Kellenville?
at this point, you feel this dark yet burning power take over your body, and you awake screaming in agony. And you look at your right forearm, and there's a branding there. It is the mark of Kellenvor. You know not how it got there. You know the burn is fresh. And it hurts like a motherfucker, and your screams wake the rest up. And Chaplain, you now have advantage thanks to Oogie.
Oh. Thank you.
So, you all wake up to him screaming. Some of you your head might be a bit throbbing. Carter, you wake up cuddling your wig that you ripped off.
I realize it's not off, and I struggle to put it on real quick.
Oh my god!
Then I realize that this just isn't worth it anymore, and just keep it off. I look
Okay.
at Severin and quizzically look at him. What's wrong with you?
Did you not hear that?
Shut up!
Yeah, I heard it, but what's it mean? Why are you screaming?
Wait, what did you hear exactly?
I heard you screaming.
But you didn't hear the voices.
No, that's your crazy.
But can you see this thing on my arm?
We can see that, right?
Well, he just showed it to us.
Yes, we
Well,
see it.
I don't know if it's DM clarification. Is the mark of Kellenvor visible to others?
Yes, it's a branding.
Okay. So
Severin, what did you do to your arm?
I woke up and the brand was there. It's the mark of Lord Kellenvor. It's scales and a skeletal arm to represent, the balance of life.
Why'd
And
you do that to yourself?
I just woke up and it was like this. I
Did
don't
you
know
sneak
why.
off to the stables again?
No, I promise it wasn't the goats. They're not that good at drawing. We had a session the other day, and Stanky's just very too aggressive with the brush in his mouth. Bertha's okay, but anyways, that's not the point.
Severin, I just want to interrupt. You're an amazing man. I don't know when you have time to do these things, but dear God, my man.
Please don't use Lord Kellenvor's name in vain. But yes, I pray a lot to Lord Kellenvor, and he blesses me with tattoos and had blessed us with 2 goats. And he probably honestly sent us DB, if you think about it.
There's no such thing as blessings. And I walk out.
Yeah, that branding on your arm, I wouldn't think that's a blessing. That's more like a cigarette burn he put out on you.
Now, Severin, at this
What is a
point,
cigarette?
you're looking at Clavicus, and you start to remember last night's events when you saw his form start to shift, and you saw the gray.
Wait a minute.
So-
Why does Carter not have long hair anymore?
That's a good question. What are you?
Yeah, Carter, what are you?
No. This is you, Clavicus. I saw what happened last night. I wasn't drinking, don't lie to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Striker, you have 1d4 inspiration.
Oh, cool.
I saw what happened. Your face, it shimmered. Well, I don't know. I've only ever seen one race do that, but I don't know.
I think maybe your goat milk buddy was a little spiked for you. But let's move on to the real thing happening right now, which is Carter.
Roll deception.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to check that shit. Perception the shit out of that.
I want a deception roll from Neff.
And I'm already out the door.
That's an 8 deception.
All right. Yeah. You're not selling it.
But do I actually remember, or was I too drunk?
Oh no,
to
you were
remember that
fucking
happened?
drunk. You don't realize you started to lose control of your form.
Got it. Okay.
I'm watching you, Kyle. Something not right about you.
I'm watching your back too, buddy. We're best friends in this. And I'm gonna pick up DB, and if Carter, I want to know where Carter's hair went, so I'm gonna go follow him to go see what's going on with DB and leave this questioning.
When he walks out, Severin, everything's a little fuzzy. Can you help me remind? Can you help remind me what happened last night?
After getting the goats, I was pretty enamored, and my mind was just off. So I don't remember much, but I do remember thinking that I saw Clavicus change, mate. I don't know. And of course, you were drinking, and Swift, I don't know. They're wearing a wig. I mean, obviously, it's very bad, but and they make up for it with drinking a lot. But I figured it was poor self-esteem. But here we are, and now they're not wearing the wig, and we're probably upset. So someone should talk to them, not me, though.
Someone, but not me.
Drogo's trying to understand what was just said. Kind of shakes his head and walks out the door towards Carter and Clavicus.
I follow after.
Do we see Carter? Do I see Carter? I'm gonna try to catch him. Like, Carter, wait up!
I lean against the wall and look at him. What is it?
What? I mean, let's talk. I mean, I passed out drunk last night. What happened? Did you shave your head last night? Like, what happened, buddy?
It was a wig, wasn't it obvious?
I mean, I guess not. It's a pretty good wig. I mean, not gonna lie. Maybe
Was it?
The fact that y'all fell for it's y'all's problem.
Touche.
But I was being kind because clearly you have things you're working through, just like Kyle might be. Severin gives him the sideways glance.
Severin, you I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what crazy shit you're into with your gods screaming in the middle of the night getting cigarette burns, but I know that's not love, baby. That's abuse, and you may need to talk to somebody. I'm here for you.
Don't try to gaslight me, Kyle. I'm very aware. Also, the goats distrust you. Stanky told me when we were painting the other day.
It's okay, I have DB. So Carter, but Carter, I'm here for you, buddy.
Why are you changing the subject?
I understand, Carter, going through a hard time like this. And I just want you to know I'm here for you, okay? Sometimes we just gotta let off the mask that we have on. I mean, not me. I'm 100% me. I come full force. But I mean, you maybe. If you want to talk more about your past, I'm here for you.
I haven't lied to you all. What I told you was very true.
I believe you. So why the wig then? Why did you feel like you needed to wear a wig?
Because I'm not really a pirate.
What are you actually?
Do you think pirates need long hair to be pirates?
If it helped me look the part and help me survive.
Is it hard being a pirate?
Has nobody noticed the accents gone?
Oh yes. What? Thank you, voice in the sky.
We're the worst detectives in the world.
I asked him what he really was if he wasn't a pirate, but he ignored that one.
I mean, I guess it would be kind of hard being a pirate without a boat.
I mean, the pirates were all I knew for a long time. And that's what I had to model myself after. But without them, I can't live up to that. And I'm not sure that I want to.
A likely story, but it
Carter,
takes a lot of courage to show your real hair.
Exactly.
That mop.
What? Excuse me, what?
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 So let's talk about your face, Clavicus.
I don't
Why?
know what you're talking about. I don't know.
There's something wrong with it. I think we should bring you to a
What?
healer.
I'm too handsome? Is
You know
that what it is?
Actually, perhaps we should.
Severin, I
You
get
must
it. There's a
gather
lot of sexual tension
from
here, but it's
Carter.
not going to happen, okay? I'm saving myself for marriage, okay?
I don't know any of the words you just said, except it all sounds like rubbish.
Carter, you're your own man without the pirates. I hope you know that. You've proven yourself very valuable, even with the bears. It was okay.
I proved myself by landing on the floor.
You're right.
You know what? And you were excellent at it. Now, if you would like to join me, I was going to go to the pub today. Oh, wait, we got to talk to Big Angry Man.
Clavicus has bitten his tongue and takes a point of damage.
Ouch.
Okay, so where are you guys all bickering at exactly?
Must be in the middle of a hall. Yeah,
You're
Just in the
just
hallway
in the hall?
outside.
Okay, so you notice a Goliath coming at you.
Oh,
Not,
shit, what
not,
happened?
not
Roll for
menacingly.
initiative.
It's the one from last night, Terrador.
You're the best
Terrador, my friend.
Stare him in the eye,
I
then
see.
try to walk past him.
I see you guys are a lively bunch.
Hello, Terrador.
Terrador, I don't know what you're talking about. You told us not to go out to the pubs, so we had a nice night in.
And yet here you are causing a ruckus like you were drunk.
I deeply apologize for my friends, I guess you would call them.
Terrador, when have you ever known me to be drunk?
Was that rhetorical?
No.
Terrador, how are my goats?
They're fine.
Did the squire milk them as directed?
Yes, they've been milked.
Okay. And you double check to be extra careful with, Bertha, she has a sensitive teat.
Yeah.
Correct.
Magic.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, needless to say, I know there were some goats brought to the stable that have recently been milked. So that milk will be staying with us while we examine it. We'll see if there's anything specific about the milk that says, or that would influence the cultists to go after them.
No,
I think that's a grand idea.
Severin is whispering to himself, sorry.
Now, Severin, you said
Sir.
Lord Kellamvor.
Correct.
What god is that exactly?
Lord Kellamvor, the Lord of the Dead,
No.
is the eternal judge. Our order, we seek to maintain the proper balance of life and death, you see. And some of our main work is hunting down the scourge of necromancers, and sometimes possibly a little animal husbandry like goat milking.
So, let me get this clear. You worship a god of the dead whom I've never heard of as a paladin, and you battle necromancy.
Correct.
Sounds a bit off, especially as this is not a god of the pantheon that is known to be worshipped.
And he does spooky, secretive shit in the mornings.
Calm down, pirate.
Carter's trying to get Seven murdered right now.
So why do you mention all this, Terrador? What are you insinuating?
Well, first of all, it's Arathor. You should remember your names.
All right.
Second of all, we're dealing with cultists summoning demons, necromancy, and all of a sudden there's this cleric here who worships a god that nobody seems to have heard of, that deals with the dead and is involved with battling necromancy.
Well, yes.
Sounds
Who's
like
your god?
Sounds like a fishy cover.
There are many names of gods. What do you name your god?
I don't.
Oh,
Good man.
And you're a fool to
Or
put any
Dragonborn.
faith in a god. The
Wait.
things I've seen, the things that have happened, I have no reason to put faith in any god.
But don't paladins... Aren't you people of some type of devotion?
You can be devoted to many things. They don't have to be religious.
What are you devoted to here?
Myself. My knights.
I like this guy.
It sounds like idolatry, actually. It sounds like you might be blaspheming against your god.
I renounced my god a long time ago.
Mm.
Ooh.
You see this
And you
arm?
still call yourself a paladin.
You see the arm? You see the armor? This shit happened to me because of a god.
Mm.
There's no reason for me to be involved with them after the pain I've been caused.
Fascinating. Severin looks outside the window, if there is a window.
There is. It's right behind him. Oh, that was good timing.
Right behind who?
Behind Arathor. It's a big window.
Yeah. Severin is looking out past the window, and would it be right that he could see some of the buildings beyond the window, and would one of those buildings possibly be the orphanage?
It is not the orphanage you see.
Okay.
It looks like the housing district.
Hmm. Either way, what can I hear? Can I hear children laughing from the inside?
No, you can't. This is a stone building, and you're in a big stone room with a heavy door.
Okay. Well, if we're done here, I need to go and take care of my goats.
Your goats will be fine where they're at. You aren't leaving the town until we've investigated this.
I didn't say I was leaving the town. I just need to go to the stables
I'm
and
just
pray,
letting you
since
know.
apparently this is not a godless. This is a godless place, apparently.
No one said it was godless. I just choose not to worship any god. There are many people here who are foolish enough to worship, such as Drogos.
Drogos looks at his feet.
And it seems such as you, Severin.
Severin has had enough and has decided to leave abruptly.
I take it back. I like this guy. I like him a lot.
Arathor looks over towards Drogos and the rest and goes, "Come back towards the end of the day. If anything is turned up or we've discovered any more information, I'll let you know then. Just stick around town. Take care of any business you have."
Aye, aye, Captain.
Have you heard of any demon bears?
Demon bears?
It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
I look forward to it.
Drogos looks at Carter. Are you still going on about man, bear, pig?
That wasn't a normal bear.
The quest
Drogos
to
shakes
find
his
out
head, puts a hand on his shoulder, and ushers everybody out of the room. Arathor, we'll see you later.
All right, so with that, you depart the room. Parador the Goliath has already left. He's off doing whatever he's doing. Severin took off, or stormed off. I don't know if you see him or not. I'm gonna guess no.
Oh, he stormed off.
Oh, he's gone. He ran straight for the stables to cry into the goats.
Oh, he left in a huff.
Okay, so Severin's gone. It's just you three. What do you guys
So
want to do?
This is your city. What's there to do around here?
There's a couple things around. We can go to the shops. There's a couple nice pubs around. We can stop and get some mead.
We're not drinking today.
I mean, speak for yourself.
I heard pub. What time is it?
You heard
what's
you
the sun
heard
like outside?
pubs.
Early,
Plural.
it is like before noon.
All right, so
Like
a good time
10.
to drink. All right, well, so you say pubs. Which one's the more popular one, if you would say?
That's a good question.
You can make it up. Make it up. You guys are part of the world building here.
Ready? I'm ready. Tell me.
So there's two. The ugly duckling is right down the road.
All right.
My personal favorite though is the bunny lair. The bunny lair conveniently has this nice brothel attached to the side. So if you get too drunk, you can always walk in and there's your choice. They have men, they have women. It's kind of your choice, and you can go from there.
Well,
but yeah,
gentlemen, I know where I'll be going if you guys would like to join me.
I'll think I'll pass on this one.
Oh, come on, Carter.
I wasn't
Carter.
ready. I wasn't ready.
Drogos, is there a bookstore in town?
there is. There's a nice merchant district down the road. I can show you on the way. Actually, I have some things to sell myself, so we can hit that up on our way.
Okay, so
Sounds
while you
really
guys are traveling, what are you doing, Severin?
So, while all this was happening, Severin went to go check the stable goats, or went to the stables to check on the goats. The goats looked very pleased, and so he decided to start making his way towards the orphanage, just to see if he can find it. Yeah.
Okay. It was pretty close to the Knights' headquarters, so you head back the way you came when you came into town, and after about 10 minutes you find it. Surprisingly, you didn't get lost.
Severin would like to inspect the outside of the orphanage.
Okay, roll me an investigation. What are you trying to inspect?
Just seeing if there are any things that stand out about the exterior, any icons or logos or insignia, perhaps from the patron of the orphanage, maybe a house.
Oh, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Are we buying kids? What's happening right now?
All right, roll me that investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Oh dear.
He's opening a goat farm.
I see if I got a 5, everybody.
Yeah, you don't see any specific markings. You don't see anything outside the ordinary. Some cracked brick, that's about it. And you notice Drogos in the group passing you on their way to the market.
I guess do they see me?
Do we have to roll something for that?
Yeah, Drogos sees you.
Severin, what are you doing here?
I needed to come and visit the orphanage. This one used to belong to my house, my family. It's a long story, but another house. It's a long story.
Didn't you say that you had never been to the orphanage?
Yes, of course. My family has owned this orphanage for many, many years until recently, and House Voth took over it. I was just wondering how they're doing, considering our house's history with one another.
So you're hoping to just walk in?
No, I wanted to see. Never mind. It's not important.
You and your secrets.
You and yours, Swift.
There are no secrets here.
Neither.
Not
is
anymore.
Like an open book.
Book that's on fire. Anyways, where are we heading? Where are y'all heading?
We're headed down the street to see a couple of the shops on our way to one of our bars.
He wants to go to a whorehouse.
No, that was not said.
Is it our
There
shifty?
just so happens to be a
There
whorehouse.
just so happens to be one
connected
there.
to the bar. I'm going, guys. I'm just going on work. I'm just working here, okay?
How much are they paying you?
Hopefully something. We'll find out when I get there.
Do you normally sing at houses of the night?
I mean, whatever drowns out my actual singing.
This one's a
I'm
house of the
kidding, it's
day as well,
beautiful.
Mm.
though.
And do you often make lots of money when you're at these places?
Of course, I have the silkiest voice in the land. I mean, I'm the greatest bard that ever lived.
Can you guarantee that you will make us money instead of squander it?
I mean, yeah.
Mm.
Lady Timora never disappoints, and I'll rub my little coin necklace I have.
Lady Timora, I wonder if Erithor has heard of her. Seems that he's not
Well,
very...
she's Lady Luck, and he seems to be very lucky whatever he went through, so
Maybe.
he
Maybe.
lived through
Do
it.
you really consider that lucky, though?
I mean, he survived. I mean, that's luck.
Yeah, so did the mother and 2 orphans, but Swift think that was unlucky.
Where is this pub? I need something to drink.
Dear.
Death is not to be celebrated. Let's go.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay,
It's gonna be
so-
okay, Carter.
Oh, damn, shot you. Thank you for that, brother.
Ooh,
Wow.
who shot you?
Big
Thank you
spender.
for big money.
We appreciate it, man.
How many dances do you want now from shot you?
All right, so with that, this is our typical break point. When we get back to it,
Great
you
dance.
guys will be at the shopping stalls and stores and whatnot. So we'll take
Severin
this
does
time,
not
take a
dance.
little break. How's everybody doing?
Well, I haven't been hurt yet, so.
That can change.
No, don't encourage them.
That's me.
I
You're
will
welcome,
not
Kat.
fight with a fucking
seems-
paladin.
Take this time to
it
wipe
seems
your
like
ass.
Kyle has taken my my unluckiness.
Late time
Man, look
always
at that.
does
We got
good luck.
Shotcha's beautiful face up in the mix play now.
Look at that.
It's working wonderfully. Definitely need to adjust that text though, so that way it shows the whole name. You guys, if you haven't yet and you're enjoying this, open up the social button on Mixplay. We got a YouTube channel now. We have our own Twitter. We got a Discord. If you wanna have fun with us outside of this, or you want to go back and rewatch this, those are your 3 tools right there. Yeah, there we go.
Hit us up. Come hit us up.
That YouTube just went live today too, so
That's awesome.
about an hour ago.
Get it.
And that is all thanks to my brother Cameron,
Big shout out. Big
who
shout out.
graciously took on the task of setting up YouTube for us.
I'm on it.
By the way, our Discord does have fun and games.
Including a fishing game.
You can go fishing, you can play some DBZ, you can play some Pokemon. I'm guessing there's not enough people who have started their Pokemon journey for it to spawn Pokemon.
Oh,
You can have your own fucking taco shack.
Oh, dang.
I
There's
do
all-
love tacos.
There's
Something
all
broke.
sorts of shit you can do in there. So,
So,
go ahead, Carter.
Kyle, your cat is still alive.
I mean, that's great, isn't it?
I suppose.
And
We should
Cat,
drain out our resources.
I
No,
think
what?
Kua's
The cat
catching
don't
up
need a
to you.
lot. Cat doesn't need a lot.
And then it meows at night, drawing attention to us. Drawing bears.
I mean, yes, that's the problem. Not Severin screaming in the middle of the night, getting cigarette burns from his god. Yeah, the cat's the issue.
Good, shot ya. That means it's going to be more fun when you use them.
Yeah, Shia, just remember I love you the most.
I love you second the most.
Well, Cat, don't fish too hard, man. The next 15 minutes is going to be bad. Ooh, just give us enough time to actually read them, all right?
Oh no! He just spams all of them. 10 packs worth.
Hooah, how could you try and steal candy from a baby and then get caught by the baby? What the hell? I'm glad people are enjoying the skill buttons.
Rip. He said, "What?"
Hey, I mean, go for it, man. I won't stop you.
Oh my gosh, who shot you?
So,
Wait, that crying thing that Carter drunk? That's not nice.
what do you guys think of the new skill buttons? The facelift they got between chat and you guys.
Me personally, I like it. It's awesome.
That was the Towers show from Hyperreality's chat. His mod, he did it for us.
Awesome.
Told him I give him $5 because he was asking for if anyone needed anything done. I'm like, hey, I'll give you $5 if you do up a couple images, and he came through. So I'm like, fuck it, you get 10.
Nice. That's awesome. Cameron the Wolf is a ghost. They slipped away from their one night stand. Cameron, you sneaky dog. You rascal.
Oh shit.
What did I miss?
Everything. You're dead now.
Oh no.
Yes, Whisper. I know that's gonna have to happen off stream, otherwise it won't update properly.
Oh no.
Let's see if Hua gets a pack. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, so close. I need to put more quips in this as well, because like the 7K one.
Welcome, Fox.
Not 7K, but the 75K one. I have a goat's milk quip in it. I need to put quips in the other wheels too. Hello, Finicky. Welcome to the stream. No, you got to hit the button.
What button?
You can't have cards.
It's in the loot. It's in the loot, but it's in loots. There you go. Oh, it broke.
That's not me.
It broke. Okay, that's weird.
A ghost is moving it.
Yeah, I'm the ghost. Get over it.
Is that Cameron's roll? Did Cameron get another Streamloots pack?
I don't know. Did he?
Cameron, are you rigging this game?
He might be. I mean, he can totally just give himself Streamloots if he wanted to. He is mod on my Streamloots page. He's back. He only got knocked out 12 times so far.
Yeah, you missed it. He got kind of emotional.
Kind of.
I lost my wig again.
I was ready for that fight, dude. I was like, it's about to happen right now. They're about to throw down.
Oh, dude, he'd have got laid the fuck out
Severin?
in one motion.
He just see smack, and he's just flying through the doors.
Golf clap.
What?
Exactly. So, the YouTube channel is up. Ooh-ah. Okay.
Weird flex.
It might be your birthday. Striker, you get that, what was it, 1d8 or 1d6?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So I have a 1d4 and a 1d6.
Yep.
Cool.
What was I going to say?
Words.
Oh,
Something about Discord.
No, it wasn't Discord. You'll find that I've altered some of the traditional D&D stuff. Like, I realize Kalimvor is an actual god within the Forgotten Realms. I've taken some of the stuff you've given me, Severin, and weaved it and distorted it for story purposes.
Yeah.
No.
And that mark is part of it, because I need to make sure this stuff happens, because I don't know what'll happen otherwise.
Interesting.
All right, so let's get back to it.
Wait, clarifying question real quick.
Okay.
Is Arathor an Oathbreaker then?
Yes.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right, so Severin has another 8 temporary HP.
Nice. Thank you.
Courtesy of the gods.
Cameron did 1 damage. Yeah.
Not yet, he hasn't.
Oh shit.
You guys are now approaching the market after what seemed like a 15-minute walk. But it really wasn't. It was only like a couple minutes from where you were.
Okay.
And Drogo's luck just nature hates Drogo's so much. He trips over his own 2 feet over some loose stone.
Oh shit.
Okay. So he trips over loose stone, takes 1 point of damage, and where he lands, he feels a stone shift under him. Like it pushed down. And as he stands back up, he takes 2 points of piercing damage as a spike attempts to pierce through his foot from where he was.
Just here.
Some asshole set a trap there.
Must be those damn kids from the orphanage.
The kids from the orphanage are setting up traps to kill people? Hold on.
They didn't do this when my house governed this orphanage.
Or maybe just
They're always playing practical jokes.
How is maiming people practical joke?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. You also thought that wig looked great, but
Oh no.
Shall we talk about?
Hey, I thought that was a wonderful head of hair.
All right, so you're at the shops. You're around the stalls right now. Jesus Christ, Severin's getting another 16 temporary HP.
we must fight something today.
Severin, go fight Arathor right now. You got this. They believe in you.
I think it should be a hand-to-hand brawl.
Oh Lord.
Oh god.
Striker is granted 4 temporary HP. As you approach or fully envelop yourself within the merchant's district, you're surrounded by stalls in the streets. You see buildings around behind them, all sorts of storefronts. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ooh.
So, what is your first order of business? As I look up this information.
Well, Clavicus would like to head straight to the pub. So if you guys want to stop and buy things, Clavicus will continue his way to the pub.
I think we are rather low on supplies right now, so I think we should stock up. But I do want to hit up that bookstore.
What's in the bookstore?
Oh, I forgot. You can't read.
Oh.
Says the
Ouch.
pirate with no hair.
You next. Go.
So, I mean, if you guys want to stop at the bookstore, I'll just continue the pub and you can just meet me there later.
Please make money, Kyle.
I will make some money, I promise.
Kyle, do you
That
need some money
means-
to make?
Do I need some money to make?
Do you need an investment?
No,
Oh,
no,
that's
no,
not
I'll be
bad.
fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
All of you literally have at least 100 gold.
I gave my gold
100?
to the family with the orphans.
Idiot. Sorry,
Actually,
what?
you didn't.
They
Okay,
needed what? They
so-
lost their father.
Didn't they give that back to you?
And I
can
have it.
Clavicus sing a song for treasure?
Treasure, that is what you are.
Okay, so as Clavicus is walking away, he finds 50 gold pieces in a pouch alongside a potion of supreme healing.
Wow.
Lady Timora is with me. I shall make this dough at the, what is it called? The rabbit's dungeon? The bunny's lair?
the
Bunny's
Bunny's
lair.
lair.
The bunny's lair.
Obviously, the bunny's lair.
All right,
I heard
And
that's no
as-
ordinary rabbit.
as you guys are walking away from him,
Yeah, you. If you go there, ask for
Carter.
Jessica. She's the best rabbit there.
God damn it.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit. I'm familiar with her.
Okay, so as you guys start to walk away, as you split the party, Carter,
Clavicus, down the road to your right, you can't miss it. There's a giant bunny ears on the front.
Carter
Got it, I'll find
kicks a small satchel or a small like drawstring bag and realizes there's something in it. You bend down to
I
pick
stick
it
my
up
hand in.
and you find a potion. It is clear.
A
And
clear potion.
it's a clear potion, and you see a silver fingernail from a large creature floating inside of it.
Severin, didn't you get one that looked just like this earlier?
This potion?
Yes, I showed Severin the potion.
I don't know if there was a nail in it.
There was.
Oh, yes, it is the same potion. I guess.
There's different variations, first of all.
But there's different variations, first of all.
And if
Perhaps one of you should use identify. Oh, we don't have that. Just kidding.
But perhaps one of these merchants can tell us what it is.
You got, yeah, one of the merchants could probably tell you. So, which store do you head to first?
Any recommendations, Drogos?
We can make our way just down the road. The first one up is the weapons and armor.
Is it near an apothecary?
We'll get to that one later, Severin.
You looking for more poison?
No, I have enough of it in my life, apparently.
God damn, that cut.
So we go.
Drugos just shakes his head and walks into the store.
Okay. So, as you walk through, one of the boards kind of wiggles a bit, and you step on it. And it gives hard and launches a barrel of arrows at you as one of them manages to catch you across the cheek, and you take a point of damage.
Who is this?
Drogos, because he went in first.
Because I'm first.
So, with that, the human
Bloody
shopkeeper
children.
walks up and goes, "Oh, damn it, those kids! I knew I should have kept a closer eye on them when they were in here. I'm so
Is this
sorry
a common
about
occurrence?
that. They're pranksters. I can't say I fault them. After all, they're orphans. They've got to let it out somehow.
They're troublemakers, all of them.
You're not wrong. I'm
Why
terribly
not just ban them? This is not a place for kids.
I'm terribly sorry. So, what can I do for you fellows today?
First, I want to sell these. I offer up both my scimitars.
Okay.
Carter,
you
aren't
need
those your only
fight?
weapons?
Do you not think I know what I'm doing?
No.
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 Respect the process.
What is this, counseling?
Mm-hmm.
Does this have something to do with you losing your hair?
Is this
No.
a life crisis? I've heard of these.
No.
Okay.
We can get you new hair.
Would you like a new Pinto? Mustang.
These
So,
weapons are cursed.
okay,
I'm
okay,
trading them in.
Okay. Banter aside, fellows. For the two scimitars, I can give you about 25 gold total.
Done. So I'm removing them from my inventory right now.
Okay. Is there anything else I could do for you?
Do you have a rapier?
Yes, we do have a rapier. 25 gold.
How much? Very well. Done.
Okay. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, I am not done yet.
Oh boy.
Do you have anything to improve these leather rags that I'm wearing?
One moment. Let me go to the back and check. At that point, you notice your wallet's a little short, Carter. About 15 gold pieces short. You're not sure what happened because you had your wallet on you the whole time.
Now, short as in absent from my current total, or short as in I have no money at all?
Absent from your current total.
Okay, you scared me for a second. 15, yeah?
Yes. So,
Do your worst, chat. Come on.
the shopkeep returns. So, the best I could do for you right now, out of my current stock, I have some studded leather, and I have a chain shirt.
DM question, can I wear that chain shirt?
Do you have a... Actually, yes, you can.
How much for that chain?
50.
Let's do it.
Okay. We will get to that when we return to Kyle.
Oh my god, that idiot.
Surprise, it's syphilis. Okay, so he gives you the chain shirt, takes the 50 gold. Will that be all for you?
Unless you have anything super special going on.
No, not really, not right now. Just kind of
No big
some
summer
run-of-the-mill
blowout.
stuff.
And that would conclude my business. Thank you very much.
Okay, what about
Shopkeeper, I have a shield that I'd like to sell you.
okay, let me take a look at it. So they look over the shield as you hand it to them, and well, I can give you about 5 gold for it.
5 gold. How about 10?
Can't do that. It's a bit worn, you see. You can attempt to persuade them. Make a roll.
$18.
Well, I suppose with a few minor modifications, I can at least get my money back out of this. Sure, 10, why not?
I hand over the shield to him.
Alright, he hands you 10 gold.
What kind of swords do you have?
Well, what are you looking for specifically?
Well, I currently have a long sword. I'm looking for something a little nicer. What do you have specifically that is similar?
Similar as in just similar to a
Similar,
long sword,
similar
or...
isn't better.
Well, let me see. I presume you want to stay one-handed, given that you have a shield.
Correct.
Let me see. Let's see. So he pops into the back and takes a look, see what he's got. And comes back and goes, well, I do have this one sword, but it is extremely pricey.
How pricey are we talking?
About 1,000 gold.
I don't have 1,000 gold. As much as I would love, I love it. I cannot do that.
Okay. I mean, it likely will not
Is
sell.
there a way that we can work something else out?
I hear there's a brothel down the street.
I know someone who's currently there who's up for sale.
Unfortunately, I can't really afford to haggle on something this valuable with this fine a craftsmanship. I have weapons that are similar in terms of being able to be wielded one-handed, but nothing that's of much higher quality than what you have now.
Well, then I thank you for your time. And with that, I step back.
Okay. All right. Severin, are you doing anything in there? Oh shit. 2 from table.
I would like to. Severin would like to
3 from.
walk around the store or the shop and see if he can see if anything stands out that might be useful for him.
Okay, so you're looking for something that'll fit your loadout, correct?
Yeah, just if there's anything. Otherwise, that's fine. Just kind of perusing while they're doing their shopping.
Okay, and you're using a Morningstar mace. What?
War mace.
A war mace.
Warhammer.
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 Okay.
Warhammer and a shield.
And a shield. All right, perfect. You're kind of in the same boat. You don't see much that could do any more.
Okay.
You do, however, start to trip over a loose plank, and it comes up, and you notice a hidden cache. There's a small satchel, or a small amount of gold, about 30 gold pieces.
Woo!
2 potions of healing, and a spell scroll.
What? Can I identify the spell scroll?
It's light.
Creating light.
Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
30 gold. Okay, I'm updating my equipment.
And shopkeep, do you sell any potions here?
I have the typical, like, healing potions. If you want anything special, you'll have to go to the apothecary down the way.
No, I just want a healing potion or 2. Let's make it 2.
Okay. Gotta remember how much the potions are worth. I want to say they're 25 gold apiece. Could be wrong.
Light's not coming up. Should I just do a custom?
I'm sorry, what?
They're 50 according to Beyond.
Okay, so that's 50 apiece. And Drogos has 1d4 inspiration. Just do like dancing lights or something.
Okay.
Okay, so anything else in here?
I'm all done here.
I'm good to go.
Yep, I'm good too.
All right.
Bid farewell and walk out the door.
Severin gained another bout of temporary HP.
Thank you, chat.
Are you gonna go have a rematch with Bertha?
Why would I need to do that?
To show dominance, of course.
No, I've established that I'm alpha.
Is that what they're calling you nowadays?
I thought it was more Omega.
Called many things.
Does she have a body like Alba?
Oh no. The TikTok humor. Oh no.
I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta take this fucking thing off though. It's hot as fucking down here right now.
He's derobing. He's derobing.
I'm a father. I'm a father as well. So you know, I'm allowed one a session.
One strip session?
Yes. Shut up. Stop judging
One
me,
dad
Striker.
joke.
One dad joke per strip.
So where to next?
I don't know, but I don't want to go to some bookstore, so I'd like to go and see if I can find Kalimvorian crypts outside the city.
Okay, you disappear to do that. We're gonna flash over to Clavicus, let him have a go at a hoe.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
So you arrive at the bunny's lair, and you just feel a little more invigorated than normal with your extra 8 temporary HP.
Oh, nice.
Maybe you're just a little too cocky for your own good. I'm not sure, but
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
you strut through those doors. What's the first thing you do?
I would like to approach. Well, first, I'd like to notice: is there any kind of like live music in this bar, this pub?
Not really. There's a lot of clamor going on in the background. You just hear the typical tavern pub going on. People talking, drinks clattering.
Got it. I would like to then approach, I guess, the tavern keeper or whoever looks like they might be in charge in this area. And I'm going to ask them if it would be okay for me to perform in this tavern, this establishment.
Okay, so you approach and you approach the bar, and there's this dwarf behind there, leaning glasses, looks up at you and goes, "What do you want?"
Well, hello, friend. I noticed that this is a fine establishment. I've heard quite a lot about it, and I've noticed that you don't have any kind of music or atmosphere in here, and I would like to, if it would be okay with you, to perform, no cost to you, just here in your lovely pub bar, drinking of connoisseurs of stuff.
Well, you used a lot of words there that I don't really understand. If you're asking to perform, go for it, but be warned. If you aren't good, I can't help you.
Okay, I'll be fine. I am always the top of my game. And so I would like to find, I guess, what would be the best look corner, whatever, to perform where most people could see me and hear me.
There is a makeshift stage set up in the front corner.
Perfect. I'm gonna get on the stage here, and I'm gonna get my flute, and I would like to perform. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. I'm gonna find it here in a minute. Is it my backstory? Hold on. What is it called? I want to play the Ballad of the Grinning Fool.
The Ballad of the Grinning Fool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll performance.
Let's go. Natural 20.
Shit.
Okay, so you perform the Ballad of the Grinning Fool remarkably well. So well, in fact, that the patrons actually start quieting down, and they face you, and they just listen.
Sing it for us.
When a humble bard came riding into town, he found himself sanctuary for where he makes sound. Inside his grin, a beautiful song begins, and my friends, you shall listen. Something to win. Toss
It's the final
coin to
countdown. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, dude, no, that was good. That was actually good. I thought you were gonna full on quote it, and you didn't, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Good job, kudos.
Well done.
That wasn't Freebird.
You don't like Freebird?
I like Freebird when it's done right.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
so
it hails from a place called America.
right, a long forgotten land.
Sing Freebird? Oh.
Weird flex, but okay. Okay, so the crowd they listen. They wait for you to end. And you see this big dude in the back just slam back a drink and go, "Another!"
Oh no, okay.
Another! And the rest of the bar, another!
Yes, and I'm gonna since everybody's cheering, I'm gonna put Drinking Buddy was on my shoulder. I'm gonna put him down, and I'm going to put.
You're going full Miguel here.
Yes, I'm gonna put an open bag on the ground next to him, so maybe people will want to throw money in there. And then I'll continue to play. But I would like to know, I pressed the perception check. When I sang that song, because it's a very unique song, was there anybody who seemed to recognize it? Like, did like a spark in anybody's eyes gleam up? Nope. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Nope, not here.
All right, got you. All right, and I guess I'll just keep playing music then.
Roll me performance.
All right, let's go. 13.
Definitely not as good as what you just had sung. Enough people are still interested in paying attention. You get a little bit of gold, not much, about 20 gold pieces. But then someone walks up and puts a spell scroll in that bag.
Weird tip, but okay, I'll take it.
Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
Do you keep playing or do you look at it?
I will stop playing and I will look at the spell scroll. Weird flex by White Moan ass.
When you open that scroll, it is a spell. It is a scroll containing the spell Charm Monster.
Oh. Whoever left it, I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna nod at him as in thanks. And I'm gonna play one more song.
Is it Freebird?
We're gonna finish out with Freebird with a strong one. Where's performance? I can't spell.
I like that one, Kat. I think I need you to make some quips. All right. Roll me performance.
22 in the last performance roll.
Okay, you play Freebird pretty decently. Not great, not terrible, but definitely doable.
And then I will take what I earn. I will take DB, and then I will find my way over to the hardworking ladies' side of the pub.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
He sings as he struts across the room.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Can you sing us a song that requires two people? That's tomorrow.
No.
Okay. So now you're heading over to the brothel, and we'll flash back over to Stryker and Carter, who are leaving the weapons shop.
Carter, did you still want to go by that bookstore?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we walk over to the
Love
bookstore.
to read. So we go to the bookstore.
Okay, go to the bookstore.
We go in the bookstore.
You walk into
Nope.
Books Beyond. And you approach the counter, and there's a little gnome. Yes, how may I help you?
Well,
Douglas
I'm
points at
looking
Carter.
for a book. Maybe a few books.
Okay, well, as you see, I have many books.
Yes, that's fairly obvious. I'm looking for something in particular. Something, or even books, maybe not about the same thing, but regarding faith, magic, and maybe some local legends.
So you want books about faith, local legends, and magic?
Yes. They don't have to be the same book.
Let me see what I can find. And he scampers off down a row of books. He doesn't take long for him to disappear out of sight because he's like 3 feet tall.
Sorry, did you go anywhere?
You just hear some like you can't fucking make it out past with how far away he is. You might as well be a Muppet.
Tom Nook, are you there?
And he comes back with a couple different books. And Well, I didn't know quite what kind of books you're interested in regarding magic, because you don't look like the magical type. You seem
Well, you see,
you seem like you would do better with the sleight of hand type of magic. So I brought this book about party tricks.
I'd be interested to learn about that.
And for faith, I mean, this is just kind of a one-off guide to the different gods of the typical pantheon.
Is there anything about Kalimvor in that book?
About what?
Kalimvor?
Kalimvor? No, I can't say I've heard of him.
I'll still look at
Didn't
that.
Aaron Thor mention that he wasn't part of the pantheon gods? Do you have anything on non-pantheon god?
No, you see, anything like that tends to not make it to the binding process.
Do you know where we can find something like that?
Book-wise, no. You might be able to find some scholars that know of them. I don't know about any in the city, though. Oh, yes, and local legends. He produces this book that's like half his weight. This is
So 2 pounds.
pretty much. This is a compendium of legends from all across this land. It's everybody who's ever bought one of these copies loves it. It might do you well.
I love reading about local legends and how they survive. So,
Damn,
for
shot
all
ya.
3 of these books,
Isn't that a children's book?
you can still learn from books for children. And perhaps Severin can learn how to interact with people too.
Oh, don't worry, sir. I brought you a book too. As he looks at Drogos, and he produces one. It just says it's on the front. It says, "Learn your feelings." You seem a little up. You seem like you need to learn how to read feelings a little better.
Drogos looks at the book and just tucks it in his little bag.
Are you going to pay for that?
Yes.
He's like, wait a minute.
Okay,
This
so
isn't the library?
so the book about feelings is 2 silver. Carter, if you're getting all 3 of those books, it'll be about a gold piece.
You are a wonderful person for making these recommendations. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you. I'm always pleased to help someone who wants to learn. Please enjoy them. If you like them, let me know and I can see what else I can find for you.
I certainly will. Thank you. What was your name again?
Tom?
My name is Tom.
Then.
It seems
Done a great
it seems
service,
most
Tom.
people can't pronounce my name, so the local humans have just started calling me Tom. I'm guessing it's a common name for them.
Quite. Then Tom it is. Thank you, Tom.
You're quite welcome. All right.
Drogos, do you have anything else?
Nope. Turn and walk out the door.
Did you want to go and check the apothecary about your potion? Carter.
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you guys make your travel that way. And we'll
Right
go back
next
to
door.
Clavicus. What's going on with you, buddy?
I would like to approach, I assume, the madam, or it could be the sir of the house, and I'm going to ask them who the most popular girl is they have, or gentleman. This is the most popular whatever they have in the building.
You want the most popular one? That would be Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, okay, yes, perfect. The one you should ask
Drogo's,
for.
yes, it's Drogos' recommendation. Let's see. How do we want to word
Girl.
this?
What did she look like? Describe her to me.
Oh, there's no need for me to describe her to you. When she's done, you won't remember anyway.
Oh.
But
yes.
she is expensive.
Oh, how much? How much?
About 100 gold up front.
Bruh!
I can give you. How about I give you 95?
You may try to persuade.
Okay. Natural 20 persuasion.
No, I'm not even gonna. You know what? No, I am gonna try and fight that. Nope. Okay.
Let's see. Maybe I could sing here for a discount anytime.
The bookie looks at you and goes, "Oh, you did perform that one song wonderfully. I suppose I can overlook 5 gold."
Sweet. All right, so I'm gonna give her 95 gold.
Well, you're giving it to the bookkeep downstairs.
Yeah.
Her room is up the hall to the left. Very last room on the right hand side.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go to Jessica Rabbit's room.
And as you're walking away, the safe word is concubus.
Ah! What?
Good luck.
Whatever. It probably wasn't that point. It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm gonna go to her room. Okay. I'm gonna open the door. Is she in there? Is she there?
You open the door. It's lit by candlelight.
Oh, romantic.
You see a note by the bedside table, but you don't see her yet.
Okay.
Do you go to the note?
I'm gonna go to the note. What does it say?
Don't forget the safe word. And as you read it, the door slams shut.
Ah!
And she's there with a whip in hand.
I'm gonna put.
She kicks you onto the bed without warning and whips you, and you take 3 points. You take 3 points of damage.
I'll look at my cat and be like, "DB, save yourself."
And at this point, she proceeds to have her way with you. You get no say.
Okay. I would like to say there's alternative motives to this. While this is happening, I'm trying to get information out of her.
She is. You know what? You can try.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get information out of her.
Okay. What are you trying to do here?
I am going.
You get 4 temporary HP now.
Oh, thank you. I am going. I'm just gonna persuade her while stuff is happening. Just try to be smooth and everything. You know.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle.
Okay.
Oh, Kyle.
Okay. So. Okay. So, what are you trying to do exactly? You're trying to charm her, right?
Basically, yes, because I want to get information about just things about the city, things about, you know, how active is the order, how is Severin's family that he speaks of, how do they do things in the city? Not trying to be like direct, but, you know, trying to be like, you know, hey, I'm new in town.
Do you know
travel a lot, you know?
Do you know Severin's family name?
No, but I know they're part of the order of the Kelemvor, so whatever that is a part of.
Okay, well, first of all, try and roll me persuasion.
What is happening right now?
Just roll persuasion. Just roll persuasion.
Okay.
You're trying to convince her to tell you stuff.
Only a 7. Only a 7.
So she kind of does one of these. She like turns to the side and boots you in the chest, but at the same time cracks out the whip and starts choking you. You're taking 8 points of damage. And
Jesus.
she leans in real close and goes, "I'm in control now."
That's really hot, but it's not what I wanted.
And then we fade back to Carter and Drogos.
Well, here's the apothecary, Carter.
We enter the.
Shall we go in?
There certainly is more interesting things going on. We enter the apothecary.
Okay. You go in first. Drogos comes in behind you. The shopkeeper looks up. Goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help?" And before she can finish her sentence, a bucket falls off the door on Drogos' head, and he takes a point of damage. And the
Drogos takes the bucket off his head, slams it on the ground, and says, "Those damn kids!"
Precisely. I didn't even know they came in this time. God damn it.
I think we found the real villain in the story. It's the children. We got to get rid of the children.
Led by Severin.
So, how can I set that aside? How can I help you?
Well, I'm wondering, I have found this random potion on the ground back there, and I'm wondering if you can maybe tell me what it is. And if you charge for it, that's okay. We'll talk about that too. I produce the potion.
No, it's simple. This is a simple identification. I won't charge you for this. It is a potion of stone giant strength. It's a lesser version of the storm giant's strength. It will make you stronger, however. For about an hour, I believe, is what I've been told.
Very well. Thank you very much. I give the potion to Drogos. Looks like you need this.
Drogos takes it and puts it in his bag. He's like, "I don't have to pay for this, right?"
Not yet. And a wink.
Yes.
Apparently, I have a habit of stealing things.
Okay. While you guys are doing that, Severin, doing whatever he's doing out in the town, finds 20 gold. Just kind of scattered about across the ground. Loose change, more or less. People need to be more careful, and you better be sharing those cookies.
Who has cookies?
That's cookies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Thought I was being sneaky.
Oh no!
I muted my mic.
I've been watching you eat these cookies this whole time. Like, fuck, I want some cookies.
They're really cute. They have colors on them.
Oh,
Cute.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Are they just
Yes.
sugar cookies?
They're just sugar cookies, and we made the icing from scratch.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're yummy.
Okay.
Did I bring enough to share the class? No. Well,
Well, thank you for the
Yes,
identification. That will be
but
all.
distance. So is that it for you then? Anything else you need?
Do you have any potions that make people forget things?
Isn't alcohol good enough for that?
Sometimes, but it's not a guarantee.
I can't say that I do. At least nothing that would be permanent. And I don't think I have anything in stock that would even be temporary. You're better off with a bat.
A bat. I shall heed that advice greatly. Thank you so much.
Oh boy. Now what have I done? I think I've opened my mouth a little too many times here.
Drogos, did you need anything from here?
no, I'm good.
Okay. With that, you guys head out. And you see Severin outside the apothecary, presumably waiting on you.
Severin, what are you doing?
Just watching. You walked into this establishment.
Yes, and I identified a potion.
Who was inside?
A shopkeep.
Did you get their name?
No, the people here tend to forget their names.
Perhaps the next time you go in there, ask who they work for. That's all I'll say.
Why don't you go in and ask them yourself?
I know who they work for. Severin starts walking away.
And who is that?
And Severin finds another pouch with 20 gold as he's walking away.
Jesus.
Blessings be to Kellenvor.
So I guess that leaves going to the alleged brothel.
You can if you want.
Let's go see if we can find Clavicus.
I'll wait outside. Thank you very much.
Are you sure it's a fancy establishment?
These people have nothing that can interest me. Besides, I have some reading to do.
Suit yourself. And we walk over towards the...
Severin follows Drogos.
Okay, so you guys head to the brothel. We'll flash back over to Kyle, who probably still has not used the safe word.
Oh God.
Hello? Colombia.
Not it. Crack.
I would like to, if I get a chance, I would like to cast. This is not. I don't know the safe word anymore. I'm gonna try to cast Friends on Jessica Rabbit.
Okay. What do we gotta do here?
I think it's just it says
Put it in the display it to the tabletop. Okay, so you have advantage on charisma checks towards one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you.
She's being pretty hostile.
I mean,
she is.
I don't know if it's like in a
And you have-
hostile
I mean, that-
manner.
You have a minute.
That's all he needs.
Damage to
Alright.
you.
So I'm
Alright.
say that's like 3 attempts.
All right, so first attempt, I'm gonna ask her. So Jessica, you seem like you're a smart lady and you know a lot of people. What can you tell me of the people who take care of the orphanage, the people who worship this Kellenvor in town?
Okay, roll persuasion.
Gotcha. 22.
I'm not sure who Kellenvor is, as she cracks the whip again.
Ah!
As far as I know, it's the little old lady. That crone's the one who runs the orphanage.
What about the Order of Knights, the Knights of
Myth Drainer.
Myth Drainer? I was going to my notes. I had it. Are they a good bunch, or are they kind of on the weird side? Not my roll. Oh, that's performance. Wrong one. 17.
Yeah, they're all right. They help out. Crack.
Ow. I guess lastly, is there anything else I should know about the city? Anything weird or interesting? 17 again.
The only thing weird here is you. This is not the time for questions.
All right. And
Crack,
then,
crack.
And then after that, I'm gonna say concubus.
Yeah. Okay. So, your minute is up,
Yep.
and
Yep.
when the friend spell is over, they realize what you
Mhm.
did and get even more
Yes.
hostile. She
Yes.
goes, "I've changed the safe word,"
No,
and she
I
kind
really
of
have
just
to get going though.
she just like kind of grabs you and goes, "You're done when I say you're done," and slams you back down on the bed and pins you there with her heel.
Mama, I don't wanna die.
Okay, so we're gonna flash back to these guys. They are entering the brothel now. This is like 15 minutes after your failure there, and you are done, and you are limping down the stairs.
With little DB, poor little DB had to see everything.
You are limping horribly as you dislodge a spell scroll from a place it shouldn't have been. And
How did this get in there?
it's a spell scroll of dispel magic.
I'm glad.
And
Oh no.
you see Drogo's and Severin.
Drogos looks over and sees him limping down. He says, "Oh, you got Jessica Rabbit."
Yeah.
Did she give you the special?
I think we had something very special going on in there. So much that I just can't wait to never see her again.
Roll me
So you're coming back tomorrow.
Roll me a charisma save.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay. There you go. 15.
You're fighting back tears, but you're holding composure for the most part.
You look a bit worse for wear, Clavicus.
I've been working, and I made some money.
Did you?
I did, but then I spent it for information.
Yes, and was that information valuable?
Yes, I learned that there's a spooky old lady who runs the orphanage.
Of course.
And that no one seems to know who your lord is, Severin. I'm not trying to, piss you off or anything, ruffle any feathers, but it seems like no one in town knows of this Lord Kellenborn, and if your family's so prominent and so, controlling of things, it seems weird that no one would know about him.
That is a good question, Kyle. A good question indeed.
Drogos looks at Clavicus a little inquisitively and says, "You talked during that."
I mean, what else are whores good for? They're good for information. They know everybody. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a bard, but I'm just saying.
Drogos shakes his head and just kind of shrugs it off.
Okay, with that, we're gonna take a break right here. Shotja's over here killing it with stream loots today. Oh my god, dude, you are awesome.
Today's stream has been sponsored by Who Shot You? Or who shot you? I'm sorry.
Who shot you in the shot gang? Okay, so Shotya, you said you have no clue what's going on. Where did we lose you? Hello? Okay. Okay, so the whole premise of D&D is the DM, me, is telling, or is weaving together a story with the players. They are the characters in this story. And they have a lot of influence on how the world develops, how things go. And it's just a lot of fun, as you can tell. And all the stuff you're throwing out there, Shotya, there's a lot of abilities that are weaved into stream loots to help give boons and fuck over people. It's all in the name of viewer interaction. And you're killing it. And you've almost choked out one of the party members and you're not even playing. Dude, that was fantastic. I love it. That's probably going to be a clipped moment.
Yeah, speaking of clips, Fang, is your clips not working?
I don't have it set up right now. I stopped using I haven't set up smart clips, and I stopped using the replay buffer because it was irritating me.
For some reason, I thought you had smart clips set up.
No, I've been meaning to do it, but I haven't. Yes, Shotya, you are the MVP, 100%. God, this has been a great session so far, guys.
What's next, guys? Now that I've scarred myself for the rest of my life, are we going to the orphanage to scare more kids, or are we gonna go to some crypts, or what do you think, Severin?
I will leave it up to the groups. And y'all just acting wild right now.
So this has basically been our anime shopping trip episode, which is fine because I didn't really have much prepared.
Yeah, shopping. That's what I've been doing.
Perusing the wares, whatever. Who did you screw over? I wouldn't say you've terribly screwed anyone over, but you definitely got Clavicus there. Neff, you got Neff pretty good, and you've helped everybody here pretty much with all the stuff you've been giving them. You've been giving a lot of items out today.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Speaking of which, anyone have any money they want to lend me? Any money? I think I'm gonna ask Carter. Carter seems like my friend.
Do I now?
Yeah, buddy.
Keyword friend.
Hashtag friends.
What do you need money for?
I thought, I'd go get some armor so I'm not so easy to kill in battle.
Did you waste your money on useless things?
I was getting information for the group. I was working. See,
Yeah.
bards are good at some things.
He was being worked.
That's what I was about to say.
Jesus. He's killing it. Well, it's hard to do montages, Cat. Everybody's getting inspiration today.
I've inspired you all with my work.
Oh dear.
My goat man Sev.
The goat. The goat.
Hey,
The goat
thank
is
you.
on fire. Should probably put the goat out.
1d10. I have so much inspiration.
All right. So I suppose with that we'll get back to it. You guys are leaving the brothel.
Thanks, baby.
One limping, one limping, almost crying, pretty fucked up. One's got some new books. One's got a potion to make him stronger. Severin's just kind of seeming like a sourpuss today.
Hey, Severin, this book has tons of information about the Pantheon, but your god is missing.
Ooh, damn!
Do you think every book knows every god, Carter?
No, but I think a lot of books are grounded in reality.
What do you know of reality?
I am here.
Therefore you are.
Indeed. I see you've studied the works.
Did it say anything about Lady Timora in your book of Pantheons?
Not that I have read yet, but I'll keep on reading.
Probably it's not in there. But yeah, Severin, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. I'm just trying to understand your religion. So, who founded this religion of this god? Who started this? Where did it all come from?
Kellenvor did. Kellenvor actually was a paladin at one point. Drogos, I'm surprised his order doesn't know more of him, but there are as many paladin orders as there are gods and deities to worship. If we tried to know every god that ruled the plains, we would not have enough books, or enough shelves, or enough librarians to document any of it. Besides, this is a big town. A town that I don't quite think is hospitable for me and my family.
Doesn't your family live in this town? Aren't they from here?
No,
Oh.
Didn't you say that they owned the orphanage before?
we did before I was born.
Well, let's go check the orphanage, see if they've any information there about your family or your god.
Just don't tell them my last name.
And your
Yes.
last name is...
Yes.
Don't worry about it. We can go in.
Well, we can't tell them
Severin,
your
yeah.
their last name if we don't know your last name.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we don't say it.
Well,
I may just guess. I may be like, this is Severin Snooty Butt, and that may be your last name, and then I spoiled the whole thing.
then let that be my last name, Kyle.
Oh, I mean,
I am
okay.
Severin Snootybutt.
All right, that's your name, Lord Snooty Butt. Let's go.
Thank
How
you.
are you
Well-
walking, funny?
Noticing that Severin's in his feels, Drogos reaches into his pack, grabs a book, and says, "Hey, you might need this."
Thank you.
Book again? What's the book you gave him again?
It's a book about feelings.
Thank you very much, Drogos. My older sisters and brothers have told me I have issues with this.
Oh, you have brothers and sisters?
I have several.
How many do you have?
7.
7. What are their names?
Their names don't matter.
I mean, they matter to me.
Do they?
I was an only child. I feel robbed of never having siblings, and I am curious to know what your sibling. You've Severin. Severin's a strange and interesting name. I'd like to know more about their names.
Well,
Maybe it's 1 are in, 2 are in, 3 are in, 4 are in, 5 are in.
Were you number? Oh, he was Severin. So there's 1 are in Snooty Butt, 2 are in Snooty Butt.
those are all very good assumptions. We can continue with that. Yes.
So smart, Carter. How did you figure it out? You're just
Very
I can
smart.
read. I can read.
Severin is rolling his eyes as he's walking just to continue.
But Kyle,
Oh, I
why
love
are you
chat.
moving?
Sometimes, Carter, when a man and a woman don't love each other very much, painful things can happen, but it makes something magical at the same time.
You were in there for less than 10 minutes.
Were you waiting outside? How did you know how long? Were you in the room?
Look, Carter, everyone knows the Jessica special only takes 2.
Speaking
You
from
got-
experience, Drogos.
You got had by
15 minutes.
what? God. Are we at the bloody orphanage yet?
I didn't realize
Can
you
we
would.
leave?
I thought you guys were fucking
Are you
bickering in front of the whorehouse.
Yeah, I thought we were in the brothel arguing.
Or we'd be in front of it because Carter didn't go in.
Carter didn't enter.
Right. You're in
All
front of
right.
the whorehouse.
All right. So we're going to the orphanage. Is the plan?
I pack up my books.
All right, let's go to the orphanage. Oh, hey, my companions.
Now,
Okay.
Severin, you shouldn't scare the children.
I don't think it's me you have to worry about when House of Author's in charge of the orphanage.
There's that name again.
What
House
was that?
Voth? House Voth?
House of Auth. They have been at war with my family since our great houses were established.
Why are y'all at war?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
It is a long story, but my mother's house, House Vel, her ancestors were charged with creating a birthing guild to help mothers who are with child bring their children into the world. And my father, our house, his house, was tasked with creating funerary practices and the funerary guild in the land. So our houses combined deal in life and death. House Voth, however, plays differently, and they dabble in strange magics and strange potions, and they've just been a boon, or a burden rather, on our family. And it seems as if they've erased our presence from this town all out. I suspect there are darker forces here that I'm aware of.
Mother's house.
So
We
ha-
shouldn't mention House Vel, is what you're saying.
Neither that house or my father's house, no.
And
they've
what was your
taken over
father's
the
house name?
orphanage.
Saul. I am from House Saul and House Vel. I go by Severin Saul. But please just call me Severin.
Snooty butt.
Snooty butt, yes.
And how did they take over the orphanage?
They've made a lot of money on the black market selling their drugs. That apothecary you and Drogos entered was run by someone in their house. And I've no doubt that they're probably very nice, but it's the things that they do in the back, the things that they do in the dark, that cause alarm.
Do the things
So
go
your
bump
family-
in the night?
The things that go bump and thump and Jessica Rabbit in the night.
So your family sold the orphanage to these people.
It was not sold, it was taken from us.
And y'all didn't
Taken
stop
in this war, you say?
Swift, I can't imagine you understand how house politics work, but
It's a word. No.
not when we aren't the person in charge. We aren't the big fish here. Just know that.
Well, they're in our pond now.
That's the quickest way to become fish bait.
I'm used to that.
Better than shark bait.
Ooh-ah.
Ah,
Lead us to these criminal baddies. We'll see how just bad they are.
it's your wish.
We'll make like a genie and grant it.
How far are we from the orphanage? Are we there?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay. Can I re-inspect the outside? I'm trying to see if I can see the seal, or the house crest, or my old house crest.
All right.
Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation. That's rubbish. 10.
Nope.
So yeah, I don't see my house crest anywhere. House crests. Someone else. Severin turns to the party. Would someone like to knock? Enter first.
It's an orphanage. How hard could it be? I go up and knock.
Severin whispers, "Well, the children did entrap one of the entrances of the other building, but okay."
I'm
More than
unscathed.
You're the
one.
best around.
So I knock on the door.
Okay. Nobody answers it. It's still daytime. You can probably just walk.
I open the door.
Okay.
And I head in.
Roll me a dexterity
Oh shit.
dex save right now.
No.
16.
You just barely avoid a bucket full of water falling through the doorway.
Oh, look at these murderous people, Severin. However will we survive?
Dragos enters, looking around, making sure there's no more traps after he's been hit. I'm like,
Overly cautious. Drink your goat's milk. It works magic, I hear.
So I look around. What do I see?
Not a lot. You're in the main hall. You gather that this is probably where they eat their meals. You can hear some kids running around in other rooms. You hear an old lady yelling at said kids for running around. That's about it.
I approach the direction of the old lady.
Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that.
she yawns at
Do
you.
that too.
Yes, she yawns at you. No. You
Ma'am, did you
approach-
not hear us knocking?
Ah! No.
Did you not hear us knocking?
Can I help you? Damn
Who
it,
are
Jimmy,
you?
stop running!
You're right, Severin. They're evil.
What is your name?
I'm Agatha. Who are you?
Agatha, I'm Carter.
She is old. She's going through menopause. I would run too. Can I help you? Are you here for children? I've got plenty. And
No, I do not want your children. Do you run this place?
As best I can. It's hard to keep up with these munchkins.
Do you own this place?
No, I just work here. It's run by the city as far as I know. Doesn't pay well enough.
I turn to Severin and raise an eyebrow. Run by the city?
Swift, the city is the houses.
Then what are you hoping to gain here?
Perhaps we shouldn't talk directly in front of Madame Agatha.
She can't hear us.
Can she?
Damn it, Jimmy! I said stop running!
Obviously not. She's got her hands full. Now, what is it?
Calm yourself, Swift. Madame Agatha,
Yes?
do you remember 2 children that were adopted out to Aarakocra?
No?
How long have you been working here?
Oh, hell, I don't fucking remember. Feel like my life's gone in a blur thanks to these children.
I understand. Children can be quite a handful. I am very familiar with children.
If you're not here to adopt, is there something I can help you with?
Yes, actually, I was wondering what is your current housing number of children here?
I've lost count. I'm too tired to keep track anymore. As long as they get fed, that's all that matters.
Are they... So the children are getting fed, but you feel like you're not equipped to take care of all the kids?
Look at me. I'm over 80 years old. These kids under 10.
Is it just you here on staff?
Yes. Nobody else can seem to handle these rambunctious children and their pranks.
And what of the basement?
There's a basement?
Oh, sorry. I just thought most of the other houses on this row have basements.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, I'm just curious. I didn't know how many kids you might be able to house here, and if there were basements.
I don't...
Agatha,
Yes?
would you mind if I looked around?
Yeah, go for it. Watch out. The kids like to set pranks.
Drogos goes with Carter.
Something that looks like a basement.
You may certainly try.
I am looking.
Okay.
Let's go, Carter. Let's go.
You wander off through the halls and whatnot. Roll me an investigation.
This will work well.
You got this. Big money. Big money. Big money.
Is Agatha letting us just investigate?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 12.
No, you don't see anything that looks like it leads to a basement.
I wander back to the front and I look at Severin's like, there's no basement here.
Carter, you're a pirate, right? Or I don't know if that's a truth.
As far as you know.
And as a pirate, if you had gold, would you hide it in plain sight?
I would keep it close.
Of course. Or hide it in a place you weren't and people weren't suspecting.
That whole buried treasure is complete nonsense. It's fairy tales.
Yes.
Plus, a basement is a basement. You'd be able to see the door if there was one.
Could you, Drogos?
Well, assuming all the other houses have basements,
Assuming, yes.
I think.
didn't you just say that there were?
Yes, but again, if we don't know what the other house's situations are with their basements or how to get into them, much less assuming that these basements are physical basements and not magical basements or other ways to get into a hidden place, then yes. Now, did both of you run magical detections? Are you able to? Probably not. So, let's not give up on that, shall we?
Sure, there's a basement here.
What?
By all means, Severin, show us the basement.
Yeah, show us.
I don't have detect magic. I'm just saying it would be helpful if we did. Do any of you have the scrolls?
Didn't we get a scroll?
I don't detect magic. The scroll was to spell magic, not detect.
But if it's dispelling, that would have to be a target, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we have to know where we're casting it at.
Agatha, how long have you worked here?
She told us.
She doesn't remember.
She doesn't.
But it's been a while, yes?
Here, to help
Yeah,
with Agatha,
Yes.
I will play some music to distract kids.
You're gonna what?
I'll play some music to distract the kids so they can investigate, they can question Agatha and try to figure out where this basement is.
And you've never seen the basement.
No. I need a performance from Clavicus though.
That's an 8. Wait, didn't I have inspiration at one point? What's my inspiration? I forgot.
D6.
D6 here. I'll add that. Let me roll that real fast.
So
I wanna see if she's
the kids are actually attempting to beat the shit out of Clavicus
Oh, shh.
because he's just playing terribly. He tried playing some wiggles and they're not digging it.
You're not Jeff.
fruit salad.
Drogos goes over to try to help keep the kids away from it.
It's usually
Clavicus.
Drogo's. It's usually Drogo's shot, yeah.
Come be Captain Feathersword quickly.
Okay, so back to Carter.
So you say there's no basement in this house.
It's not as far as I can tell.
Do I know she's lying?
You can roll insight.
Severin, do you know she's lying? Like, it feels like you know there's a basement here somewhere.
You're pretty sure she's telling the truth.
So, in response to Clavicus, look, Clavicus, here's the deal. My understanding.
Isn't Clavicus getting beat up by kids right now?
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am. Don't answer me. But I'm just saying.
Okay. How can I name this out loud?
While you're thinking of that, real quick, yeah, I can't really set it to differentiate between good and bad unless I did entirely separate collections. I think it's better if there's a mix of good things and bad things, just so that way it's more random and more fun. I would just buy bad things. Ooh, I'd have to probably set those prices real bad. You might actually kill somebody.
What a great man.
Probably me, I'd imagine.
Shit would be bad.
Yeah. Okay, so in proximity to Carter, where am I?
Probably right there next to him.
Okay. So I'm gonna say under my breath to Carter, maybe, I don't know if Drogos can hear this. I trust the old woman, but I don't trust the people she works for. There is something happening here in this orphanage. There is something off here.
Like what?
There are so many children, yet only one woman.
It's an orphanage. People don't want to help the poor.
Are you implying that this fantasy world has the same standards as the real world?
No.
Where there's
I'm
only
saying
supposed to be like 5 kids to 1 adult?
this orphanage is run very different from the orphanages that my house runs. And there's just something not right in this space.
I think you've lost it, sir.
You can believe what you want.
This is an orphanage, and Agatha is doing the best she can.
And I'll say again, there are things that we perceive that are not actually there, much like the persona you had been manufacturing the past few days. So don't presume to tell me that you know everything that is happening around you, sir. And at this, Severin turns away.
Drogos hears them yelling at each other and turns to walk over towards them.
Drogos, can you talk some sense into him?
What did I miss?
Well, apparently he's missing the point.
The point that we can't find a basement?
That there is no basement. This is just an orphanage.
Well, it seems to me that there's no basement here. Severin, I think that you're definitely trying really hard. Like, I realize that you are upset that these people are your rival house and that they may have stolen it from you, but I think you're really reaching.
Perhaps you're not reaching enough. But I feel like we've taken Agatha's time for today. I will be leaving. You all can do as you would like.
I think we're due back at Arathor's anyways.
Back to your guild.
And none of y'all question the kids.
I hate kids. And I turn and I walk out the door.
Kyle, did anyone say anything to you when you were playing for them?
I mean, have I been rescued? I think I'm still getting beat up. I'm pretty sure. At this point, I may be naked. They probably took my shoes.
No, I went over there and helped you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said you're my hero.
Don't worry, you're alive. You didn't get Jessica rabbited.
Not this time.
No, I didn't have time to ask the kids. That probably was a good idea. We probably should. I mean, think about it. Small kid. They like to run around, like to hide. Wouldn't they know about somewhere that maybe a lot of people didn't know about where it was?
Quite so. But it's too late for that now.
All right. Yeah, what time? Is it late today? Is it late in the day now?
What? Maybe
It's probably like mid to late afternoon, about dinner time. But also time to go back and report see Arathor.
Oh, wonderful. My favorite person.
So we walk out and we go towards the towards my guild.
All right. And give it a couple minutes and you're there, because the orphanage isn't far.
Nope, right down the road.
Right down the road. You go in, you make your way up to Arathor. And he's sitting there. Sorry about that. And,
Cookies and chips.
popcorn.
And you complained about my cookies.
Hey, you didn't share, damn it.
Oh, we lost someone.
He's back.
Just
There he
shut
is.
off, but it's back.
Alright, so you approach Arathor, and he looks at you and goes, well, we haven't exactly found a lead on what the cultists were doing. We know there's some kind of tie-in with the goats, or something about the milk. Not 100%, as this is more of the scholars, not me. I'm here for the fight, not the science, the magic behind it, any of that. But there are reports of necromancers in the area, and we're tracking down their location. I would like for you guys to be part of that when we track them down, to question them, see what they're doing, see what you can figure out.
Whatever you need, Arathor, you know I'm always there.
Indeed. But what about these three?
As long as there's a good
Why,
story and money to be made, I'm good.
We've all come this far. I'd imagine they would join in as well.
What's in it for us?
I'm sure I could afford to pay you guys.
Talk is cheap. I need a number.
Coming from the guy who got knocked out by a bear, I don't really care what your asking price is.
Shit.
I've
Who
heard.
told you about the bear?
Just remember, those who drink tend to leak information.
It wasn't me, guys.
Besides, I pay on job completion. No sense in sending off someone who's going to die with a pocket full of gold.
That's the first sense you've made all day, Erythor.
So, while we're still tracking them down, we're following up on a few leads. I think I have one that I'd like for you to follow up on. But we can talk about that in the morning, as it's getting a bit too late to set off. You're welcome to stay here. Food and drink are on us, of course.
Is your bodyguard going to stop us from leaving tonight?
Are you going to leave the town, or?
No, but I'd like to go outside. It's a nice night.
You can go out. At this point, I have no reason to hold you here. But as I said, I would like your assistance in dealing with these necromancers once we figure out their location.
You give me some hard evidence, and I'll see what I can do.
All right.
He likes evidence, you see, Erythor. How are my goats?
They're still alive, they're being fed, they're taken care of. Go visit them if you wish.
Anything related to their goat milk analysis, whatever, has that shown anything?
Not that I am aware of yet.
Okay.
Our lead scholar Inkrot is heading that up. He'll report when he has something. He makes my head hurt.
Is he on the premises?
Yes, but he has locked himself away. He doesn't like to be bothered. And I would advise you leave him alone. He tends to get a bit flighty if you interrupt him during his research.
Understandable.
And I don't feel like patching up another hole in the wall.
Interesting. How far are the city crypts from here?
Let's see. The crypts are probably they're towards the edge of town.
Understandable.
About 15-20 minute walk.
Is it sundown? Out of character, is it sundown?
Not just yet. It's starting to get there.
Erythor, would it be permissible if I walk to the crypts? I have some prayers I need to do.
Oh, you're more than welcome to.
Wonderful. Excuse me. Severin leaves.
Sever, do you need company?
No. Stay here.
All right. I want to sneak behind Severin.
Roll stealth. Nope, he notices you.
It's just a 10.
Yeah, he notices you.
Is that you, Clavicus?
No.
You?
Meow.
No, that is not. DB?
Send DV out. Like, go distract him.
DB West.
We lost someone.
Yeah.
We lost him.
We lost
He's back.
Carter.
I'm now Bard.
Okay.
Oh no,
We're sort of back. We're
There we
sort
go.
of back.
We're back.
Blaming Discord
Crashed
here.
on me, restarting. I'm good.
Praise be to Kellavor.
That goat milk
He's
got Carter.
goat milk intolerant.
Fucking goat milk god. Clavicus, what are you doing here?
All right.
I feel like you need company to the crypts. I feel like you just need someone to watch your back in the city. You say everyone's after you, you just need a friend.
I'm safest in the crypts, but if you'd like to accompany, you're welcome.
Thank you. I would like to accompany.
Very
Okay.
well then.
We'll let these two retire off to do what they want to do. I'm gonna say this is a good spot to stop. Because the stuff you're gonna do, you can do off screen and whatnot, and be fine. This is a good session. Good anime shopping trip episode.
So much drama.
Got all the stuffs.
There was some drama.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Everyone fighting.
People trying to make me fight people already.
I kind of wish
Severin's
you would have. It would
shady
have been
as
fucking
hell.
hilarious.
Like you see Severin trying to throw shade at other people, trying to get stuff started, like trying to get shade thrown at Kyle for no reason.
I mean, that's
How dare you?
so.
He's a shady person.
Says the rogue. Go fuck yourself. I'm literally a cleric, you dick.
The cleric all in his feels.
A cleric all in his field with
I
a god
like
no one's
that-
heard about.
I like that Cat's been over here hitting all sorts of different buttons, having their own little session. This is exactly what I hoped for with the buttons, and I got what I wanted. I'm happy. I just need to get more quips in there.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit. Guys, I want to thank you all for coming out, having fun with us, enjoying another good session. If you haven't yet, pop the socials. Cat, and some of them I have about 6, 3 pass, 3 fail. Others don't have as much because I ran out of time and I just haven't got to it. I will post some stuff up in the Discord so everybody that wants to can participate in it. I have a text document you can use to send to me and whatnot. I think it's just Dis Striker. Goat's milk is not a command, I'm sorry. Okay, so we got YouTube, we got Twitter. We're gonna probably have Instagram here soon for our clips. I'll post that on Twitter and in the Discord when it happens. Jump in there, jump in the Discord, follow the Twitter, follow the YouTube. MySpace, maybe. Let's get some MySpace up in here, guys.
Tom will be our #1 fan.
Oh yeah, we'll put all the Bard songs on MySpace.
It'll be the playlist. You come in top 5.
Clavicus will be on Tinder.
Yes, and OnlyFans.
All right, we got this planned out just right.
There you
All
go.
right.
There you go.
Thank you everybody for coming out. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Dumpy